All right, everyone, I'm super excited today because this is a training that we all have been waiting for. The strategy we have been waiting for is here. So I know that your Utrading account is ready. If you are a new member, please get to the group you belong right now. Get registered to Utrading. Get your Utrading account ready. I believe I'm talking to those who have their Utrading accounts ready. They have done their API binding. So if I click here right now and I click on API Connect, you can see my API is binded safely on BitGet. This account is using BitGet and API is running successfully. So right now we are good to go. The first thing we need to do right now is to actually go through the process. I'm going to walk you through every single thing. So you guys know that we are using a strategy recently that is called the Kol Brain strategy. Kol Brain. Now I'm going to go, if I come here and I click on trace, then I can, if you look over here right now and I click on Kol Brain, you can see Kol Brain. So this is the Kol Brain strategy, and I click on features. I click here, features. Right here, I can click on next. Now the Kol Brain strategies allows you to trade, like a pro. The robot trades for you automatically. It gives you certain, we are using, combining it with a strategy we call the martingale strategy. The manual strategy, we are using the both Kol Brain and the martingale. Now, what we have done today is that we want to show you, we don't want to, because of the amount of money required to use the Kol Brain strategy, you need for you to be able to make good amount of money using the Kol Brain, you need at least TVIP4, which will cost you nothing less than $2,400, and you need also you need to have good capital, minimum of $1,200 minimum capital. That is what is required to use. So if I come here, I click on features and I click on next, you can see here that the minimum capital required here, minimum is 1,200. That is what is required to use the Kol Brain. Now, let's assume you don't have this money, but you still want to use this strategy. You simply need to copy those who are using this strategy. We are using this strategy, and we've been consistent over time. You can see we share our trading earnings with you, share screenshot of what we are doing, including our students' earning. You can see some of our students sharing their earnings back to back, like a student just shared to me today who makes an average of $1,000 today every day. This guy make an average, if you are in our group chat, you must have seen that video that the guy made and shared. He make an average of 1K per day, and these guys so far have made about $131,000 in the past 3 months, right? So that is amazing. Some days he makes more than that. Like yesterday, he made over $5,000. Today, he has done over $2,000. Now, I want to show you guys how we are doing it, exactly what you need to do. But now, you don't need to bother yourself to do it because you will be copying what we are doing. Every single thing we are doing, you simply need to copy and paste is what you're going to be doing. So you just need to click a button and all our trade, you will start copying it automatically. So if that sounds exciting to you, that interesting, head over to the comment section right now and type exciting or interesting. Please do that for me. I want to see your comment. If you want to copy our strategy, if you look at our trades, you see for the past 1 year, you will not see any single loss. That is amazing. That one of my friends normally call it clean sheet. It means you are playing a ball. Imagine being in a football field, playing different matches for 1 year without losing a single match. Now, all our flow trade, at the end of the day, we close in profit. That is mastery. So we want to show you how we are doing that, how you also can copy our trade on autopilot. And when we are making money, you are making money at the same time. And we are not showing you one-to-one copy. 1-to-1 or 1:1 copy trading, or copying our system, synchronized trading, simply means that if we are using $1,000 to trade, you are required to using $1,000 to trade. And that is the mistake some people do. Some people put their own in 1-to-1. So we are not using 1-to-1. We are using proportional. So that is what we are using. Proportional trading simply means that even if we are using $100,000 to trade, or we are using $2,000 to trade, if you like your own, you only have $30, you can still copy our trade and make money. If you have only $50, you can still copy our trade and make money. So if we make 10% today and you are using $50, you are going to make 10% of your $50. If we make 30% and you're using $100, you are going to be earning 30% of your $100. So that is amazing and thing about what I want to teach you today. So right now, let's head over to get started. The first thing we need to do right now is to come here. I will go back to home first. If I go to home, the first thing is to come and click on trades. After you've done your API binding, which you have videos that will guide you on doing that if you're a newbie already. And you must have purchased your gas before doing this. Note that no trade will run for you without gas. We're only just teaching you what will happen. The robot need gas to trade for you, right? So I will come here, click on trades. Once I click on trades, I will come and click on this synchronize. Are you seeing it here? Sync. That is the second one, not automated, but sync. Sync. So guys, I'm going to click on sync. As you can see right here, once I click on sync, the first thing I need to do right now is it's going to appear like this, and your own might appear in different ways depending whether you've used it before or not. So, but don't panic. So first thing you need to do is to make sure that you are select I am a follower. I am a follower here. I'm a follower, and once you selected I'm a follower, come back to the second icon here. Come here and select private. This one is on subscribe. Select private. You can still do this on public, but I will show you how to do it on the boat. Once you've selected private, I'm going to come and select private right now. It's going to appear like this. To ask you enter sync ID to follow. I'll come and click on it. I'll click here, and you must have copied the ID we are using. I'll paste it here. Let me come again. Okay, so I'm going to paste the ID right here. So I will just paste it. Now the ID is 279-43-662. 279-43-662. Once I have pasted it, this is the ID we are using. We are doing this on 3 accounts. We have about 3 different IDs. But this particular account is the one that you're using proportional. And I explained the difference between 1:1 and proportional. 1:1 means if we are trading with $2,000, you who want to copy us must be trading with $2,000. But proportional means whether we are trading with $1, whether we are trading with $10,000, or you are trading with $10 or $30, you can say copy our trade and earn the same profit level we are earning. Right? So that is proportional. So I'm going to select, because we have set up this particular account on proportional for you to copy. This ID is on proportional 279-43-662. Once you put it here, you click on next. Next. It's going to appear like this. So you can actually look at what is happening right here. So if I click on more, you see that this particular account, we have not been using it to trade because it's proportional for a little while. But look at the last 7 days when it was traded. You see on the first account with little amount of money on this copy trading system, testing the bots, there was $86 profit, $1,561 profit, $440 profit, $1,125 profit, $606 profit. You can see the profit level how it's in $31, $465, $485. You can see that $122, $1,758, $3,815. So now, and few days ago, like we tested the proportional, the one-to-one trading, and we moved money to one-to-one trading. So we are going to be doing a video on the one-to-one trading, but I know so many persons might not be able to do the one-to-one trading. I know a lot of people we're going to prefer the professional trading. So right now, from tomorrow, you're going to see what is going to be happening in the next 7 days with this account. It's going to be money rain. So for you to be able to do this, all you need to do is now disregard this. Some of you are going to say minimum follow copy $500. Even if you have $30, you can still copy this. This is not important. It's just a feature that we put here. But the settings we have done, even if you have $30, $50, $100, you can still copy our trade on proportional, because it's proportional. This is only important assuming we are using 1:1. We have already done the settings before and we can't be able to change it. So, but we configured it to be proportional so that you can copy the trade regardless of any amount of money you are using. So once we are here, I'm going to click on subscribe. Look at it here, subscribe. It's going to bring me here. Make sure you have your gas available. So, and you must have funded your account with any amount of money you want to subscribe with. And we made it to be very cheap for anybody who want to subscribe. You can see here, 30 days. You want to actually subscribe for the 30 days and use our system to trade for you. In the next 30 days, you can see people are earning. Sometimes some students are earning an average of 1K. You can see $500, $700, $2,000, $3,000, depending on the days and how the market performs on each day. But at the end of the day, you are sure of making good amount of money. And the only minimum capital to use for this subscription fee is $50. $50 for the next 30 days. This bot is going to be trading for you with $50. If you want to trade, you want to subscribe for the next 90 days, it's subsidized amount of money. Instead of $150, you are only paying $90. Right? That is for the next 3 months, $90. And you want to subscribe for 1 year instead of making this rigorous amount of money. 1 year subscription is only $150, meaning that you will be copying our trade for the next 1 year. Of course, you don't want to start wasting money every month. You want to pay $30 or $50 rather. You can do 1 year, or you can do what? 30 days if you don't have money. You want to start. Depending on you, all you need to do is select the one you want to use, whether it is this or that, and hit the subscribe button. Once I hit the subscribe button, it will be subscribed. But if you don't have your account, your Utrading account funded with USDT, it will tell you, it will take you to a place where you deposit. You select your deposit address, which is what? Arbitrum 1, and copy the address and head over to your exchange and put money in your Utrading account. So you need money. You can see here I put about $300 here. If you look close, you can see I put about $300 here. That is why you're showing me available balance 301. So you must put money in your Utrading account before you can be able to what? Subscribe. So I'm using this account for a test video. I'm going to show you the ones we already subscribed, which we are doing. We are the one doing the trading for you. So I'm going to show you how you can do it. So what you need to do is to click on subscribe once you're here. And once you hit the subscribe button, automatically you will be part of our community. You start trading any trade we are doing. Yours will be copying the trade automatically for you. And I'm going to be having tonight, we're going to be having free time to assist you. Anybody who have issue, question, regardless of the kind of question on this copy trading system, you will be attended to very, very well. Your question will be answered. So right now, let me show you other things you need to know about the copy trading system. Remember I told you that there are 2 ways. I'm going to hit on the back arrow right now. Go back again. So I didn't subscribe again. Let me show you how to do it on public. That is private. I just click on private. So if I click on public and I paste the same ID here, it's going to appear like this if I click on public. Now, most of these people you are seeing here these are different people that you can subscribe with. But the danger here is that most of them are using 1:1. Most of them are using 1:1, which is not proportional. And there is no way, except you know the leader, and you want to ask him directly. You can know if the person is using proportional. There is no place the Utrading people didn't display where he's going to show you whether it's proportional or 1:1. In 1:1, if you use small amount of money to copy those who are trading with big amount of money, your account will be in danger. That is the reason why that you don't just copy people randomly because of the figures you see that they are doing. You copy people who are doing the figures, who you know how they are trading, who you watch their trading history, you've seen the track record of what they are doing. And you copy their system, their trade to make money as they make money. That is the beautiful thing here. So I'm going to come here on this space where you said name or synchronize or sync ID. I will paste the ID again. The ID is 279-43662. And when I paste it, I will click on the search button. Search on my notepad. It's going to appear and load like this. Now, if you look closely here, you will see that this profit using this strategy, which we started not long ago, we have done over $61,000 profit on the account that you are copying. Over $61,000 profit. And before tomorrow, you're going to see that we'll be doing nothing less than $65,000 profit. Because every day is to buck in money. And you are copying the system that is working. Now you can see that 30 days APY is not percentage profit. This is just APY. So what I need to do right now is to come here and hit subscribe. Very simple. Hit subscribe. It's going to appear like this. Now, and I will go back here and click on what? Subscribe here. Very, very simple. Subscribe. And it's going to bring me to this particular page where it brought me before. So you can either use the private. The private is quite simple because you are not distracted. That is why I showed you I'm using private. So I recommend you use private. But you still want to use public. Same simple. Paste the ID. And then use it. Then come and click on subscribe at this particular place. Let me bring out my button. Click on the subscribe icon here. And if you have not found it, but the first thing you need to do before you come to this section, let me go back, is to come back and come to home. Click on asset. Then deposit. I'll click on deposit. And then select USDT. Click on next. Recommended arbitrum 1. Click on next. And then copy the icon. Copy it. And go to your Bybit or Binance or BitGet or KuCoin or any exchange you are using. And send equivalent of amount of money you want to use to buy your yogas. If you have purchased your yogas already, the amount of money you want to use to subscribe. Let's assume you want to subscribe for forever, for 1 year. 1 year is 365 days, which is $150. You are going to send $151. Because, of course, Binance or Bybit is going to charge you $1 fee. Let's assume you want to subscribe for only 30 days. You have to send $51. At the end of the day, you are using $50 for subscription fee. And this subscription, imagine with only $150, you can copy our trade for 1 good year. 1 year, complete 365 days. Any trade we are trading for the past 1 year. Just imagine this opportunity. We are there from beginning. And in the past 1 year, I have done a profit of over $1.7 million. And you have the privilege of copying my trade directly. In the past 1 year, I got students who are doing over 10K on average, 20K, 30K, 50K. You see this guy who shared his earning today has done a profit of how much? $131,000. And when I was looking at his trade, yesterday he made about $5,000 profit. Day before yesterday, he made $10,000 profit. This was a guy who was struggling in the UK, who life never gave him a fair advantage. He was doing 9 to 5, running from one job to another, running from one shift job. Because he called me directly on a phone call on WhatsApp, and we discussed at length. He shared his story to me, how he brought his wife and every single thing, how he moved from Nigeria to UK, and how life were. Because he was struggling at the time. He told me he doesn't have time to attend Zoom because he's always going to work. But he set up a robot. A robot used the bought TVIP4 with the Kol Brain strategy. This guy today made, 2 days ago, he made $10,000 on a single day. Yesterday, he made over $5,000. And today, when we are discussing, when he shared that, you have done over $900 something. When the current earning right now, he showed me, was over $2,000 today. And today has not ended. So why am I throwing emphasis? You are copying the trade of people who knows what they are doing. A trade of somebody who have traded for over how many years? At least you see a trade history I showed you guys in the last month. A trade history that have done 1 year with over one. Then it was around $1.4 million in profit, and there was no loss. When I mean loss, there is always floating loss in trades, but we close our trades in profit. And this strategy we're using also, we recently integrated stop loss in our trade. That one particular pair of trade hit stop loss, we are closing multiple ones that are hitting take profit. And that is an amazing thing. So it's very simple to use. Once you have funded your account from here, that means you have your money reflected. Your money is going to reflect here. If you come back here, you're going to see it. You click on home and click on asset again. You're going to see it on this balance. You're going to see it here on balance. So once your money is on balance, the thing you need to do is on balance. It's very simple for you to proceed. It's now to head over to trade, as I showed you earlier on trade. You head over to trade, then you click I'm a follower. You click on synchronize, then you click I'm a follower on this direction, and you select private on this direction, private. If you're going to see it, and you click enter synchronize ID, you put that number I showed you earlier. So let me show you. I copied an ID. Let me copy it again and show you. So you put it, you paste it here. And then this is 279-43-662. And you click on next. And once you click on next, you click on subscribe. And then you select this one or this one or this one. Anyone you want to use, we just want you to be free. You can try to test it. If you want to be sure of what you are doing, you can test it for 30 days. You are free. And you have money you want to do for 1 year, you can do it for 1 year and see what we are doing. And you click on subscribe. Once you have funded your account, your money is reflecting already. You click on whether you want to subscribe for $50, $100, $150. You don't have to put the amount of money there on the deposit, and you come hit on subscribe. And once you subscribe, automatically you are not doing anything. We are the one doing the work for you. And I'm going to make another video that will back up this one, that will show you those who have subscribed, what they are doing and how much they are earning. From tomorrow, those who are subscribing tonight, let's see your profit tomorrow. It's going to be profit rain tomorrow. Profit rain. Profit raining down tomorrow. So guys, this is the opportunity you've been looking for. This is what you've been looking for. To, not just mastering the system, but to do it the lazy way by copying our trade while we are doing the hard work for you, being on the system, using this robot to trade every single day. You are automatically copying our trade on professional. Why I didn't like copy trading before was because of one-to-one. And that is what most people, if you come to this particular place and you click on public, most people here are using one-to-one. And that is the truth. Which will get your account liquidated because you are not using their capital. Some of them are using $10,000. Some of you don't know the capital they are using. And some are using lesser amount of money. And you have bigger ones. So you need to copy those who are using proportional. Proportional. So you earn by percentage profit we are making. A day we make 50% profit. 50% of our capital might be $5,000, for example. 50% of $5,000. Your own capital might be $100. You're going to earn 50% of $100 that same day. And that is the amazing thing. So guys, I'm going to be ending here for tonight. Let's see on the other side. Please implement what you've learned and then share your profit tomorrow. See you guys in the next class. Have a wonderful day.